Looking at them right there. On the breakout. AAF makes it. Oh, losing a body off the break, trying to get to the stand-up can. They are able to make it out wide. No, he dies too. And so two bodies come off early. It's Jake Stillman and Lance Leonard coming off early, and that gives a big advantage to Absolute Chaos. They got Callahan, Lewis, McIntyre, Webb, and Henley on the field for them.
And that's the thing that's a bummer, because Stillman actually made it to his bunker, and he lost gunfighting. So he had actually made it out there and just stood there while a gun shot him in the face pretty much.
And this is Absolute Chaos, who we saw in the finals at MAO as well. So getting back in here again, trying to get another one.
Now AAF makes a move into the snake. Guns up down the wire. Does he able to get a shot on him? Looking at two bodies in front of him. And I think he's the only guy on this side, so it's going to be up to him to try to make something happen over here. And I think that's Fritz. So yeah, Fritz gets taken out.
Oh, it looks like a penalty. So what's going to happen? I think we had talked about it that before. If there's, that guy was running with a purpose, which means that somebody has a penalty, and they're probably going to start short, and that is on AAF.
So, yeah, it looks like penalty, you said, Chris, on AAF?
It looked like it. It was to be continued, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, regardless, lots of guys died fast.
I saw a lot of people putting their hands in the air.
Yeah, and the first point goes to Absolute Chaos here again. Race to 4 points here in the D3 final matchup here at the 2014 PSP Chicago Open at TPX Sports Park. We're going to be right back after this. So Absolute Chaos with the 1 point lead over AAF. Todd, do you make their jerseys?
Yes, we do.
What does AAF stand for?
I'm pretty sure that's Air Assault Factory.
Oh, okay.
And actually, it was a 2-for-1. It was a major penalty, so they're starting with 3 players, guys. 5-on-3 in favor of Absolute Chaos, up 1 point to 0.
Can't believe it actually works. See, you make so many teams' jerseys that I was like, Todd might know what it is.
So giving a major penalty when no players are left alive, that's definitely going to hurt you, especially in the divisionals right now. When it's a race to 4, you're down by 1, and you got to start with 3. And they lose a player on the break, too. Luke Greger taking the walk.
Oh, and there goes another one from Absolute Chaos. Engel trying to come up into the snake. He gets peeled off in the goggles. 4 bodies still alive for Absolute Chaos, though. Air Assault.
Oh, there's another one taken out on your screen, number 16.
Drew Stutz running off the field. Just 1 body left over there in the Dorito side corner. Here comes the feeding frenzy of Absolute Chaos.
Oh, there it is. Oh, another major penalty, Todd.
Oh, man, and that means they're going to start with 3 again.
Gosh, why? He got shot right in the face and still continued to play. Lord.
He's trying to do whatever he can to win the game, Chris.
Yeah.
Man, I used to know this dude back in the day like that.
Shoot tons of people.
Back to you, Todd.
Just shoot tons of people. Just boxing out and dunking all over the place, just in life in general.
Yeah.
Really long hair. I actually really have really long hair back then, but still had awesome hair regardless.
I remember seeing a picture of Chris in a magazine when there actually were paintball magazines where he was like in the in-between phase between short hair and then like long ponytail Chris, and it was like the down to my shoulders Chris, but it was like still dangling down, you know, like the
very full
bob and weave.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bob and weave.
Yeah.
Look like an upside down mop. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, so we're going to be right back here. It looks like 2-0 is the score in this D3 final matchup. Stick around.
Being a snake player, diving around a lot, you're crawling a lot, and the Geo can outstand my beating it up down the snake. I can shoot straighter with that gun than I've ever shot in my life. The bunkers are getting smaller and smaller. You really need to play tighter and tighter. Having a small gun like a Geo 3 has helped me evolve my game and be able to play tight spots. My name is Billy Bernaccia. I play for San Antonio X Factor. My gun is a Geo 3.
That crowd is getting into it right now here. I'm not sure who they're rooting for because it just sounds like a drunken cacophony down there. just a bunch of crazy Midwesterners enjoying the little brief respite between thunderstorms here.
Well, and you know, AAF is not a bad team, man. I've seen these guys play before. You know, they're down 2 points on a race to 4, right?
You got to give yourself a chance to win, man. You know, getting these penalties at the end of a point that you already lost, you know, is going to kill you. And absolute chaos right now with 5 bodies alive. Doubling up both cans.
They got good spots, man. I mean, I can't. You know what? And Todd, we had called this earlier. Like when you were supposed to win that point.
Oh, oof. Air Assault getting a bounce on one of the cans in there. That would have been crucial, making it a 3-on-4 game. But now still 5 bodies.
Right. Well, hey, they made Luke Greger.
Oh, and
Joe
he does
Pierre,
get that
Jake
player.
Stillman. Jake Stillman, Joe Pierre, and Luke Greger are holding it down right now.
So London Lewis, after getting bounced, does get shot in the arm. And then another player for Absolute Chaos is doing surgery on his gun right now. And that's going to give an Air Assault player an opportunity to get into the 50 snake. Let's see if he can make anything of it. That's number 69.
Yep.
Jake Stillman.
What does he do? What is he?
Oh, and they get another one, evening the bodies
they're gonna
up.
win this 3-on-5? No way, keep it in the game.
You know what? I would love to see that.
Well, the point is not over yet, but it is 3-on-3 right now. That's a tough thing when you're oh, they finally lose one. Luke Greger taking the walk, getting shot out of his spot, and it's gonna get tight for Joe Pierre as well, and he takes the walk.
Now it's only a 2-on-1, and now does another Absolute Chaos player. So Stillman doing work over here. Can Stillman pull this out?
I don't think Stillman knows there's no corner. Otherwise, he'd be playing that bunker a lot different. But, well.
Oh, Stillman on Henley and Callahan.
Oh, he's going to get shot from across the field. On the other side of the field now. That is what Stillman is shooting at. They are at their side of the field. So in a really bad position right now,
Time
Todd.
to attack Stillman. Oh, Stillman's going to get worked. Yeah, it stood up. He went left when he should have went right on that one.
He should have slipped when he should have slide.
Yeah, it's a slip and slide field out here, man.
Should have bobbed when he weaved.
Yeah,
and right there,
when he was trying to zag.
3-0. 3-0. Absolute Chaos going up on AAF. Good game. I mean, God, I thought they had that too, man, for a second.
Yeah, Air Assault Factory, though, they did a good job of getting it close. It's just so hard, man. When you're playing 3-on-5, everything's got to go your way. And even though they were able to take out a couple and make it a little dramatic for us, not able to win the point, just too many bodies looking at them in 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go. So Absolute Chaos is now 1 point away from taking this victory here.
Man,
yeah.
And AAF giving up a couple points, but 8:13 left to go. Still lots of time to make a comeback. We'll be right back after these messages.
Looks like a timeout has been called by most likely Air Assault Factory. I don't know why Absolute Chaos would call a timeout. Have they been just completely... well, let's see which one are we going to use this time. I'm going to say tearing apart Air Assault Factory.
Yeah, just destroying them.
Just like, I mean...
Yeah, absolute destruction. No points on the board for Air Assault Factory right now, but... Hey, you always got a chance as long as there's a lot of time left, Todd.
Yeah, it hurts when you just get blown away. you know, like this, especially when you get penalties. And
well, how tough is it to dive into these spots too, and it just smells like that organic funk, you know, and the mud sits in there and it just gets in your nostrils, so you're completely covered in gunk, and just the smell alone, man. I've been there a lot of times myself. I know what it's like. Dude, it's really tough to focus and have that composure to do what you need to do when that's happening. But still, you know, these guys have been doing it all weekend long. Can't wait to see, you know, speaking of guys like that, I can't wait to see the matchup. Edmonton Impact, Justin Cornell, and Ryan Moorhead from Houston Heat in that Champions League final matchup coming at you here soon. So let's check in with Lauren here down on the sidelines.
You guys are down 3 points. You have plenty of time on the clock. You just took a timeout to regroup, reanalyze what your strategy is. What changes are you going to make in order to get a point on this board?
We just need to play clean. Right now we got 2 majors at the end of our points, and we had to play 2 points, 3 on 5, and it's pretty hard to win 3 on 5. So.
Have you been making any little mistakes that you're specifically trying to change?
I think we're pretty solid. It's just we just got to play clean.
All right, we'll see if they can get a point on this board. It's 3-0 right now.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that guy sounded mentally defeated already. Hopefully not. You know, I mean, there's still a lot of time left on this board. But Lance Leonard, Joshua Solom, Jake Stillman, Colton Fritz, and Joe Pierre on the field right now to try to get this one back for Aerosol Factory.
I don't know, Maddie.
Here we go, AAF on your screen right now. Big comeback, 4-point race is 3-0. Absolute chaos in the lead. Can they come back? Split screen breakout, Maddie.
Yeah, so right now here, Aerosol Factory, they are on your left. Absolute chaos with the 3-point lead on the right. Aerosol Factory trying to stay alive on the break. They lose a body. 4 on 5 right now in favor of chaos. They got Callahan, Webb, McIntyre, Lewis, and Kimball out on the field to try to win him this tournament here.
Aerosol needs to make that move into the snake, and here he goes, standing up, shooting across the field. Is he going to be able to get one? He does not, but they lose another body off the snake side, and another trying to fill up to the Dorito side. That's Colton Fritz, he's leaving. Jake Stillman, he's leaving too. Just one body left alive in the snake, and absolute chaos is going to make short work of Lance Leonard. Spencer Callahan coming through the middle, getting a 2-piece. And that is going to do it as absolute chaos just blows Aerosol Factory away. But unfortunately for Aerosol Factory, those penalties really hurt them out here. You know, we've seen Aerosol Factory in this game before, so they definitely have a talented team over there, got some good players, but today just wasn't their day for this finals matchup, as they let penalties get the best of them. Definitely not a showing of how Aerosol really is.
And frustrating for them is Absolute Chaos pitched a shutout there. 5 guys alive, and that is such an awesome way to win a tournament, because then you guys are all out there. You get to embrace, celebrate, pump your fist into the air triumphantly. And look at this, Revo 2, their second team coming at you here, taking on the TJ All-Stars. And that is the D2 final matchup here after we have just crowned our D3 champions at the PSP Chicago Open. Absolute Chaos taking the victory. So stick around, that game's coming at you. Revo taking on TJ. See you in a second.